This is my audience. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Sean Love, and today I will be speaking about Jeff Bezos. Now, a lot of people admire sacrifice and bravery, but could you imagine leaving your high-paying job to start a company in your garage? That is what Jeff Bezos, CEO and founder of Amazon, did in 1994. Now, Bezos is a man that has faced a lot of adversity in his life, but the risk comes with great reward. The Princeton graduate is now worth over $80 billion, but he did not always come from such high places. Amazon.com is the most popular online store as of 2016. Last year, it reached over 244 million users, which is over 2/3 the population of the United States. Now today, I will be talking about how Bezos rose from adversity and how he took great risk to start his multi-billion-dollar company, and what he does today to give back to the community. Let us begin today by talking about Jeff Bezos' childhood. Jeff Bezos is a man who beat the odds. Jeff Bezos' mother gave birth to him when she was just a teenager, living in Texas, and his biological father was not the man that raised him. The father that raised him was an immigrant from Cuba, who came to America when Bezos was 4 years old. His mother soon married the man, and he worked his way through a degree at University of Albuquerque, and the family lived a nice, quiet, blue-collar life in Texas. As a young boy, Bezos spent a lot of summers on his grandfather's ranch. He owned a lot of land in Texas, and it was actually said that he was very skilled mechanically. From the age of 2, he knew how to disable his crib with a screwdriver. The parents walked in one day, and he had a screwdriver, and his crib was just completely dismantled on the floor. So he had a very, very amazing skill from a young age. Now, he worked his way through college, and eventually he graduated with a degree from Princeton University. And Bezos showed much courage as a young entrepreneur. Bezos had a very high-paying job at a hedge fund in New York, and he was really set up for a lot of opportunity. He was in the business capital of the world, New York City. He had a nice paying job at the hedge fund, and he just thought that this wasn't enough. Bezos really wanted a more fulfilling opportunity without the risk of financial stability. But he took the leap, and he quit his job in 1994, and he started a company in his garage. And in 1995, Amazon made its first sale, selling a book about computer engineering to a man that lived in California. His company is now worth over $2 billion and has a market cap of over $400 billion, as stated by the Forbes global list of the top 2,000 companies. And Bezos, like I said, is now worth over $80 billion, but he does not just sit on his wealth. Jeff Bezos is a major philanthropist. He has donated to many great causes, and unlike some philanthropists, Bezos doesn't just donate to one single cause, donate all of his charitable money to one single cause. He donates to a lot of different causes. One of his more political donations was when he donated over $2 million in the support of a same-sex marriage referendum that just passed a couple of years ago. And another one of his amazing charitable contributions included the funding of the recovery of the Saturn V rockets from the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Now, the Apollo 11 mission, everyone knows the famous story, it went to the moon, and then as it came back, the rockets crashed into the Atlantic Ocean, and NASA didn't have enough money to recover them. Well, Bezos funded the recovery of those rockets in the early 2000s, which I think is very amazing. He's a really champion for science. And lastly, I would like to talk about the Bezos Family Foundation, which has donated roughly $30 million to the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Foundation. All around, he is a well-rounded philanthropist who cares about others as well as science. And all of these things made Bezos the man he is today. That's right. Because of his unusual upbringing, the sacrifices he made to start his company, and the graciousness of his giving back to the community, Jeff Bezos is a real champion for business. Now, before I leave you today, I just wanted to share a quote from Bezos himself. It goes, "If you decide that you're going to do only the things that you know are going to work, you're going to leave a lot of opportunity on the table." That was the kind of man that Jeff Bezos was, and that was the kind of man that a lot of us strive to be. Thank you for coming out today. I hope everyone has a fantastic Father's Day. Thank you.